Stop overbuilding your pedal board. The Boss MS-3 can help you build a better board. This is the Boss MS-3. It's not new, it's not flashy, and it came out 8 years ago. But it's still one of the smartest pieces of gear you can put on your pedal board. I've had mine for a couple of years now. My daughter gave it to me as a gift, so it will always have a permanent spot in my collection. But here's the thing, it's not just sentimental. I've used it in multiple rigs, and it always ends up being the first pedal I reach for when I want flexibility without chaos. Today, I'll show you 3 killer features that keep the MS-3 relevant in 2025. Features that might save you money, space, and a ton of frustration. Before we go any further, this is a quick rig rundown of the current modular mothership. It's modular because I want to always change things up, and it's proven to be a very satisfying creative endeavor to just keep changing things up and not worry about the fact that, a custom pedal board has a fixed layout. Here, I can really do anything I want because it's a blank canvas. So first things first, the signal goes into the Digitech drop at the corner. It's currently a bit of a mess. I know it's not an ideal orientation. It's upside down, but that's the only way I could have fit the output of that Digitech drop into the input of my HX Stomp. This is like the hub for the rest of the board. It's got a compressor, a looper, it's got a little slight boost in front of it, it's got an EQ. My stereo amps and cabs are processed from the HX Stomp. The FX loop sent from the HX Stomp goes into the input of the MS-3. This has 3 effects loops, but I'm only using 2 effects loops. One of them has a combination of the Morning Glory and Kilt that are wired in series with one another. I like stacking these two, and I like running it either just as by itself. I've got these switches here to help me with toggling the red remote on the pedal. It's really quite a versatile drive setup. Sometimes I don't even need this guy, which is the AT drive. For the MS-3, I go stereo out into the Strymon Deco, which I'm using for the tape saturation side. It's constantly on. I use it for like a mild bit of compression, as well as to bump up the levels in case I'm using something like a lower output pickup. And then I use this for the double tracker side, which is my favorite flanger sound. This has the closest Deluxe Electric Mistress sound I found in a very long time. From the MS-3, I go into the trio, the Stry Factor, which is the Mobius, the Timeline, and the Big Sky. From the Big Sky, I'm going into a Goodwood Audio Audition pedal up here, which I am running as like a stereo true for the moment. But if ever I get a chance to play stereo amps, I can use a wide cable to send out from the Audition to a pair of stereo amps and completely bypass all of this. I can bypass the HX Stomp. I can run this rig as a stereo amp setup. Big feature number 1, A/B loop switching. Let's consider the following scenario. We're going to build a clean sound from here. And then you go into a crunch sound. Now let's say you have that sound and you want to go from here to a lead sound, but instead of stacking all 3 pedals together because that's going to be very noisy, you want to turn off these 2 and engage the AT. This is going to be a difficult task because you need to turn both the pedals off and then turn on this pedal here. You need to do 3 foot presses to turn off these 2 pedals and then turn on the AT drive. But check this out, the MS-3 is currently configured to toggle between the 2 loops with 1 button. Really reminds me of the Eric Johnson video where it starts out with like a clean sound, then jumps straight to that Marshall lead sound with 1 button press. Obviously, I'm doing a terrible impression of Eric Johnson, but you get the idea. One switch to toggle between 3 different drives, and it's really easy. It's a small thing, but when playing live, it reduces so many pedal tap dancing steps. Instead of thinking about my feet, I'm focused on my playing, which is exactly how it should be. Big feature number 2, dual-purpose expression pedal. Let's talk about pedals that eat up way too much space: wah and volume. Normally, you've got 2 chunky pedals sitting side by side, taking up prime real estate on your board, requiring patch cables and having to route them. This is the smarter way. With the MS-3, you can configure a single expression pedal to do both jobs. Check this out. The MS-3 is being controlled by my expression pedal here and a 2-button switch that I've configured to toggle 2 different effects. So one is my .8 delay from here. Then this button here toggles the function from expression pedal volume to expression pedal wah. One pedal, 2 functions. It's really quite magical. Less real estate means more space to move pedals about or get more pedals to fill in the gaps. Either way, 1 small expression pedal, 2 major functions fulfilled. Big feature number 3, MIDI clock sync. This one's my favorite because it solves a major problem that anyone with tempo-dependent effects knows very well: syncing them all up. If your board has multiple delays or modulation effects, you know the pain of trying to manually set them all in sync. It's stressful, it drifts, and sooner or later, you're out of time. To see MIDI clock in action, I'm going to turn on the BPM view on the pedals, and hopefully you can see BPM view there. And I'm going to turn on the .8 delay on the MS-3. So 1, 2, 3 pedals that require tap tempo. This is currently a tremolo. This is currently a quarter note delay. This is going to be the .8 delay. Without MIDI control, I would have a tap tempo here, and tap tempo here. 3 different devices of tap tempo. But check this out, because they're all connected via MIDI. I can do 1 tap here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bring us to 112 BPM. Slow it down. I cannot express enough how much it feels like magic when one button syncs the whole board together. So let me wrap this up. The MS-3 gives you loop switching capability that cuts out pedal tap dancing. It saves board space by letting one expression pedal do the work of 2, and it keeps your whole setup locked in time with MIDI clock sync. To me, it's more than pedal. It's a pedal board upgrade, a productivity hack, a frustration killer. Even in 2025, it's still one of the smartest ways to simplify a complex rig. If you're tired of a board that feels like a NASA launchpad, I recommend giving the MS-3 a shot. And what about you? How have you been taming your big pedal board? Let me know in the comments below so we can all learn from your experience. If you found value in this video, like, subscribe, hit the bell icon, and I'll see you in this video where I show how the MS-3 works in a smaller pedal board setup with the HX Stomp.